Hello and welcome to Mini Talk Talk.
Another episode of our 6-part series on video games and the lives of other people.
In this episode, we go on a little quest and venture deep into my memories. Because today, we want to talk about how video games can act as save points for a specific feeling or a specific memory.
Once again, we have sifted through the correspondence that you, our wonderful viewers, have sent to us from near and far. Our first letter comes from a scientist who works at one of the key industrial heavyweights at the dawn of this new decade. Hi Mini Talk Talk. I am an avid fan of your show, and I understand that you're talking about how we deal with situations that are not always super easy for us. I would like to share my experience too. Recently, I worked on a hard problem, an experimental problem. Basically, I was part of an experiment. Very expensive, and it didn't work. Not on our first try, not on our second try, and not on our third try either. Only after 4 unsuccessful attempts did we finally manage to solve the problem. Persistence is super important, I guess, even though it might not seem super easy. Well, it's hard to disagree with this scientific assessment. Thank you for sharing, and let's get back to Mini Talk Talk.
Today, we want to talk about how video games can act as save points for a specific feeling or a specific memory.
Like when you smell lavender, you're transported to your childhood, or something like that.
Exactly. Like if people tell you that they really like the original Sims, I think they really just like the memory of them playing Sims, not necessarily the original game itself.
You think that's why it's never as much fun when I play Chrono Trigger again over the holidays? You know, I used to play it a lot as a child, and I keep telling myself, this time I will finish it. But then I always give up just after the courtroom scene. The game itself just feels different now. Different to what I thought it would feel when I got the idea to replay it like a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so to illustrate this, will you transport us to one of your memories?
For sure.
Will this be painful?
No, not this time. Let me just load the save file right here.
Aha, this is your parents' living room.
Excellent observation, Friedrich. As you can see, it is obviously 2009.
Obviously. Do you want to elaborate on the specificity of this particular scene and how it relates to video games as save points for memories and feelings?
I would love to. Let me unveil the mystery by asking a simple question. How are you feeling?
Let me see. It's just before Christmas. There are presents here under the tree. I'm obviously representing a part of your identity. And so I guess I'm feeling super excited.
Exactly. On Christmas Day 2009, I got gifted my very first gaming console, a Nintendo DSi, including a copy of Pokémon Soul Silver.
Pokémon Soul Silver. I like where this is going.
In the nights leading up to Christmas, I could not sleep at all. I would prepare my trip through the Johto region mentally. I was just so super extra excited by the thought that soon I would be able to catch them all.
Oh, you knew about your Christmas present in advance. Your family knows what's under the Christmas tree before Christmas.
But that's a different story. Let's go to the next memory. Like it was yesterday.
Why are we so incredibly sad?
In 2015, after a particularly heartbreaking breakup with my then girlfriend, I had to play Outlast for several weeks.
Wait, why Outlast?
just to feel anything else but the pain of being left alone.
Couldn't you just rewatch like Sopranos, the complete DVD set, or something like that, like regular people? And why would you drag me into this memory?
Well, don't criticize me again. I'm trying to make a point here.
Our second letter comes to us courtesy of a person named Zoe. Zoe writes, "Hi funky people. I write in response to Tom's letter from your second episode. I understand that relationships can be hard and tedious. Insecurity can creep in through the cracks around every corner. I know this is somewhat of a hot take, but I just want to mention that sometimes things work out like 1, 2, 3. Like 3 times you need to try and then it works. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, for me it was like that. I want to tell you that sometimes you need to find the right approach, and that can take 1 or 2 or 3 times, maybe in a subway once, that work for the second time, then over dinner for the third time, and then after you got to know each other a bit, maybe it'll work out. Maybe it's better if it's not immediately. You know what I mean? Hot take." Well, thank you Zoe for this hot take. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get back to the show.
Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that those video games have been tied to certain moments of my life and the emotions I had back then.
Yes, I understand. Whenever I reinstall Silent Hunter 5, I hope I can transport myself back to the year 2013. Or when I replay Rainbow Six, I am in my aunt's attic playing the game with her friends.
Yes, regardless of what feelings those games wanted to convey to you in the first place, we connect them to our very own emotions and experiences and pin them to a specific place in time. Like the smell of lavender that reminds you of your childhood, or just like little time-traveling machines, or save points.
Well, if what you're saying is true, that has pretty big implications for the design of video games, no? Like, there's a lot of stuff we as designers cannot control.
Exactly. Like just now, when you play Mini Golf Golf, I have no idea what your emotions are. But I am sure you'll remember this moment for the rest of your life.
If you, our lovely viewers, have questions, hot takes, or comments on the topics we discuss in our episodes, please leave a comment below the video or find us on Instagram at 3moreyears_studio, where we archive all sorts of fragments that find their way to us. Thank you so much for your interest up until now. Bye from me for now.
Anyways, I hope it became clear what this was about.
Yes, video games can act like save points into memories and feelings, and you can also time travel with them.
Exactly. Thank you for watching this episode of Mini Talk Talk.
A show where we talk about video games and the tunnels they create into our lives and the lives of other people.